Do you want a non-spoiler heads up about the Star Metal Smithy? I would love a non-spoiler heads up about the Star Metal Smithy. Sure. I have a feeling it's not in this region, right? Warrior 7. Well said. Yeah. As someone who has never played this series, do you think the game is worth the price? Any chance we'll do another updated review soon? I will do an updated review when we get towards the end of the game. I've made my early thoughts video, and then I'll make like a final thoughts video. But I think it's worth the price. I mean, it's going to be easily worth the price to a player like me. And the reason that is because I love Pillars of Eternity. I love these types of games. I'm having a fantastic time, and I'm going to do every single quest this game has to offer. So for me, it was worth the day one purchase. Now, in 30 minutes, it's going to be available on Game Pass. So I would strongly say this game is worth Game Pass. Yes, absolutely. That is kind of an easy no-brainer from me. Yep. Oh, someone wanted to see this in third person. Cool.
Another win, but who's counting?
Yeah, I prefer first myself, but you can play third if you want to. Okay. I wish there was something on the top left minimap that would show you the stuff you haven't explored. Like, I feel like this should be on the minimap in the top left, so you can know where you've been and where you haven't by utilizing it. That'd be really cool. Ow. I also wish the game had about 10 times more interesting things underwater. There have been a couple interesting things underwater, but I have been disappointed way more times than I have been impressed by looking underwater. And I feel like it's kind of a lost opportunity. Especially since swimming is really easy and intuitive. Maybe they could patch some more fun stuff in at some point under there. Make it a bit less empty. What's this over here? Hey, Eternalite, what's up, buddy? The swimming looks good too. Yeah, swimming works well, and it's fine. It's great. Which is why it sucks. There's really no real reason to go underwater very much. It stinks. I wish there were lots of reasons to explore all of the underwater stuff, but not right now. All right, let's go to. We got to go explore this for sure. Let's do some main mission. Let's do some main mission. We haven't done that for a bit. We'll go check these areas out real quick. Alright. Somebody said, will you be returning to KCD tomorrow for the afternoons? Yes, yeah. Tomorrow, KCD2 will come back to the day stream. Yep. We're just going to do a day of Avowed today, KCD2 tonight on the Cozy stream. And then we'll do some more, we'll probably do another split day. Maybe we'll start with KCD2 tomorrow. I don't know. And then do Avowed in the afternoon. We'll see. We will see. All right. Let's go up to here. Oh!
After them.
Next one's mine.
Nope. Nope. Just gonna watch, bro?
That's all of them.
Pretty rude, dude. Pretty rude.
Alchemist Sapiento de Volva has perfected a potion that revitalizes plants. He seemed oddly disappointed by this result.
Okay. By the way, I just wanted to thank everyone in this square for helping me with the attempted murder that just transpired. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Thank all of you that just popped up out of nowhere. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh.
You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you.
You seem nervous. Is something wrong?
Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the Bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business at first, but we fell in love.
Okay.
I haven't been in a while, though. And the thing is, I've met someone else.
The heart wants what the heart wants, I guess. Oh, if she works at the Bathhouse, it was always just business. Ouch. I'm gonna do this just to see what happens, because that's oof.
That's what everyone tells me. They just couldn't see what we had.
That just means she's really good at
I
her
wrote
job.
a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it.
Okay.
If you're headed that way, would you mind giving it to her?
Okay.
Thank you. I used to wonder why no one talked about this. Now I understand. Nasha should be working right now. The place is called the Mermaid's Den. It's the big one with the balcony and the round window.
I'm gonna feel so bad if we give her this letter and the woman's like, oh, this is awkward. Yeah, I don't even really like her. Anyway. Can I read the letter? I'm not gonna read her letter, you monster. Without saving first. There we go. Okay, game is saved. Let's see. Oh, I can't actually read it. That's too bad. All right. I think we can get there from over here. I'm pretty sure we can. There's a lot of dead bodies up there. Did we forget to loot some bodies up here? From when we did the other stuff? Oh, yeah, dude. We totally did. Gotta get that carrot. Them lock picarinos. What's this? What is this? Those cards are having a good old time, man. Look at them go. I like it. Oh, Lord. I remember when Paradise was a small town. When did it become a city? I like that.
Paradise was built by Pargrunen ages ago. It's been maintained by neglectful fools ever since.
Bathhouse is up here, I think. Hey, Acolytes, what's up, buddy?
Can't stop worrying about the
Andraste's tea. Okay.
What if it happens to us?
Hi.
Ignore that. It's just a rumor.
What if it's not? What do we do?
We'll close again. Simple as that. No one in town is cleaner than us. We've got food and supplies. Juliana will keep us safe.
If you say so.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger.
Well, I'm trying not to, but you don't give me the option to buy services here. Obsidian. Okay. Let's see. Hi.
I wish that painter
That's
would
okay,
come by
Obsidian. You
more
can save
often.
this with a DLC. We can fix this. We can fix this. Oh.
I hope Elia's all right. I haven't seen her in an age.
Yeah, about that.
Are you here to see Juliana? Or can I help you with something else?
Why not both? A woman named Belia wants me to give you this letter.
Belia? But she hasn't come by in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Did something? Oh, I understand. Of course. It all makes sense now. That poor girl. She thinks everything that goes wrong is her fault. I'm glad she's found someone.
It sounds like you did care for her, but...
Yes, I did. Just not in the way she thought I did. Or perhaps not in the way she wanted.
Yep, there it is.
Thank you for bringing that letter, though.
Yep.
I was worried about her. I'll send one back. That should make her feel better.
Yeah, she was super nice, but definitely just a job.
Hey, I thought we were just getting started. Where are you going?
We've been over this. You paid for an hour. If you don't have the skates, I'm done.
Come on. I'm a regular. You know I'll be good for it next month.
Well, you've never gone back on a promise. And I did miss those hands. Do you mind?
I was gonna say, like, go on. Oh no, don't mind us. Yes. We bought the voyeur ticket. Yeah, we're just visiting. We just came for the show. We're not actually participating. Yeah. Hey, girl. Oh. I spoke with my source close to the Steel Garrote regarding your mother's detention 13 years ago. Unfortunately, they found no record of her following her initial arrest. Given the circumstances, it's difficult for me to imagine if she is still alive. I hope you can take some meager comfort in the fact that she would be proud of you for continuing her work. Oh, bummer, man. Oof. Damn, these bathhouses are nice, yo.
It's told me the most fascinating stories.
She's
oh no!
Isn't she?
It's Cainbon!
Oh, I hope she lets me see her again.
This is the guy?
Offric lent me some of his wages. I wouldn't be able to afford this place otherwise.
This is the guy that we saved from a cave that complained about the fact that he was dying a virgin. Good work, buddy. All right. All right, I think we're good here. So, chat earlier gave me the good advice about the star metal stuff to talk to a smithy. So I believe one of those is here.
You look quite thirsty.
Thanks, Henry. Where do know-it-alls get water?
Super chat. Where do know-it-alls get water? Oh, well, actually.
I like it. Thanks, Warrior.
Good. You made it back.
Can you do anything with this strange metal?
Wait, is that star metal? Abaddon's arse, this stuff is rare. I'd love to make something with it, but I'd be afraid of ruining it. I can't think of anybody else in Paradise who could either.
I know a guy.
Who knows? Maybe there's a blacksmith in another city who
His
can
name
help.
is Henry. Where should I start looking?
Well, if I were a betting girl, I'd wager one of the smiths in Solace Keep could work with it.
Oh.
Good luck getting inside, though. Or surviving the journey there.
Right. Gallowayne's Tusks is one of the deadliest places in the world. Probably not worth the trip.
No thank you. I'll take my chances with the smugglers here any day.
Okay, so this is like an endgame thing. Cool. Great. Okay, on to the main story. This is weird. Is this a bug? Like, why am I not seeing this uncovered? Why don't I see my fast travel areas? What's going on here? Henry, Jesus Christ be praised. Oh, JCBP, my man. JCBP. Okay. Because it's instanced? That's weird. It shouldn't. Yeah. Jeff or okay, do you have like an actual reason or you just... Yeah, I think, yeah. Click up on Northern Paradise on your map. Oh, so we just have to go to this map. And then fast travel in here. That's weird. I don't like that system. That's weird. What they should have done is made it so this becomes a clickable thing whenever you zone in for the first time. And then when you click it, it goes to here. Yeah, having it be like the same thing that you're using to identify as you haven't explored area. Nah. Nah, you can do better. That's not good. I don't like that. Hopefully they'll fix that up because that's a little awkward. They don't need to like combine the maps. They just need to like make that flow a little better. It's definitely not very intuitive right now. So how's the game so far? A reviewer said the story wasn't exactly its strong suit. It's so weird to me that people keep coming in and be like, how are you liking it? People say the story sucks. And I'm like, I haven't done the story. I'm playing the game. How, like, what am I supposed to tell you? Like, these people keep coming in and saying that. I haven't seen this. I haven't played the story. I don't know. Stop asking me to tell you if it's the weak point. I don't know. I can tell you I'm having a great time with it so far. Yep. So that's all I know. So far, it's been interesting. As a Pillars of Eternity fan, I've really been enjoying it. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. Ooh.
With all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is a Deeren property. Your people have no business being here.
I understand that, but you can't just march up to the gate and order my soldiers around.
Then order them to get away from our property, or I'll use more than harsh language.
Damn. Okay.
Gods, what a mess.
Just murdered people everywhere, man. All right, let's do Claviger's estate first.
Ugh, what sweaty Deeren beast used my chair? Feels like they fucked up my poor table, too.
Damn rebels.
Wow.
I wish they'd stop going after the Adirans. Makes trouble for all Paradisans.
Not wrong. Oh my god, look at this area. This area's wrecked. I don't know who voices the main character in this game, but whenever he does some of his barks, he sounds kind of like Henry. And I love that. I do. I actually love that. Let's see. Go this way. Would you recommend playing PoE 1 and 2 before playing Avowed? Yes. And I know Obsidian probably doesn't like hearing that, but I'm gonna say it. I know this game was designed so you do not have to play PoE 1 and 2 before you play this. They have gone to painstaking lengths.
No one lives there at the moment.
Almost every time a
Guess the
PoE 1 thing is
Clavigers
talked
like having
about,
neighbors.
they give you either an F thing to look at or feedback or something like that. But here's what I'll say. This game feels like it was so far, this game feels like a love letter to Pillars of Eternity fans. So I can say with quite a lot of certainty that my experience is being palpably better having played Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. Like, I'm understanding every time they call out the gods, I know the relationships, I know about the godless, I know how weird the main story's been so far. Like there's lots of little nuance in this game that I feel you won't understand unless you've played Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. Godless and Godkin, we know who both of them are. So, Godlikes, yeah. So it's been, I can tell you that as a Pillars of Eternity fan, I love that I played them first, and I feel like the experience is a lot better having done so. Also, good time to mention, Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2 are fantastic games. If you haven't played them, they are worth a playthrough if you're an RPG fan. So, yeah. That's kind of where I stand on it. Yep.
Oh, gods. They're looting the place.
Well, that didn't take long.
Bye. Cohh plays games all day and still can't keep up with all the releases. True story. Yep. Oh yeah, and good point to mention. This game in 10 minutes will be on Game Pass. Yep. So if you are wanting to try the game and you're a Game Pass enjoyer, you'll be able to do that in 10 minutes.
I'm coming for you.
Whoa. You know what? I think I keep saying it, but I'm gonna say it again. I want to get Perry. I'm gonna get Perry. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna slow him down a little bit.
I can't. Oh, back on my. Okay.
Oh. Nope.
Nice work.
Beautiful. What difficulty are we on? We are on the hardest difficulty. It's called Path of the Damned. Oh, we're gonna have to go out there. Cool. Is it hard? Yeah. I mean, the thing about this game is it's very much it's a semi-open world RPG that doesn't use level scaling. So what that means is that you will very easily be able to wander into areas that are far outside of your capability, and those fights are insanely difficult. Yes, we're talking like a hit or two and you're dead, and the enemies hit all the time. So you absolutely can do those events if you want to and have a lot of difficulty. Or you can, just like any non-level scaling RPG, you can go out and get a lot more power and come back and kick their ass later.
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties.
Why are there only 3 classes when PoE had 11? Because the Obsidian devs are lazy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm guessing because it's difficult to translate CRPG abilities into first-person RPG abilities. Like, it is a very different thing. Now, I will say, I hate this. I do wish that instead of Fighter, Ranger, Wizard, we had actual Pillars of Eternity classes. We had many more than 3 with the same or better skill trees. Like, there's no question that as a Pillars of Eternity game, this should be a lot more. A lot more. So that's a little unfortunate. Another thing that I think they could have done, to put it bluntly, I think this would have been a lot smarter, is I think what they should have done is they shouldn't have done classes, and they should have had our player as a defined class, and then we would have had like abilities and stuff inside of that class. That would have made it felt a lot less, and I hate to say it, but it would have made it feel a lot less lazy. And lazy isn't maybe the right word. Undeveloped. Shallow, maybe is the, but like, there is no question that coming from the very, very rich, large skill pool of Pillars of Eternity, this is a fraction. A fraction of what was available in those games. And I know many of us were hoping for a lot more. Is it a deal breaker? No. It's not a deal breaker. But it's definitely a lot of room for improvement for Avowed 2. Yep. I really hope we see an Avowed 2. And I really hope that we see a lot more Obsidian in that one, if that makes sense. Yeah. But what's cool is now they have all the foundational stuff done in Avowed. So hopefully if they do make a second one, they can focus a lot more on developing all that stuff instead of all the foundational stuff I'm sure they had to do for this one. Because I'm sure that stuff takes a lot of time. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I can only imagine what the meetings were like when they had to start with like the giant list of available skills in PoE and like whittle them down to what's available in Avowed. I'm sure there were some pretty tough meetings for that. Because they had to sacrifice a lot of really cool abilities, unfortunately. Really cool abilities and ideas, and some classes had like entire class, like really interesting creative class specs and things that the class did that just aren't in this, and yeah. Would be nice. Would be nice. Maybe one day. Cool. Or PoE 1 stuff, I think. Yeah. Cypher not being in game boggles my mind. There could be reasons for that, though. Like some of them are some of these are a little like Cypher may not make sense for our character. We don't know what our character is yet, and it may make sense that he can't do Cypher things. Like some of the stuff I feel like that is okay.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was
we'll
going gray all of a sudden.
Yeah. And I do really need to try the mage, because apparently mage gameplay is awesome and a lot more like varied. There's a key somewhere that I missed. Please make these comments in your thoughts video instead of just saying fun, fun, fun. I always talk about this stuff in my thoughts video. If you're talking about my early thoughts video, I literally played the game for 4 hours. So it's an early thoughts video, not a thoughts video. But I'm looking forward to talking about this stuff in my thoughts video. Absolutely. 100%. Okay. So a journal entry. You know what? Maybe we could get into the house without the key the other direction. Let's see. So maybe we could... Let's see, what's out here? Here we go. Cool. 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 Alright. Ryu.
At CohhCarnage, I am hearing people are having to restart their playthroughs because the game is extremely stingy on materials, gold, and lockpicks, so PPL are becoming undergeared for the later stages of the game if they don't break down a lot of loot.
Well, I think the point is that you're supposed to break down a lot of loot. So I think that's intended. Yeah. Apparently there's a growing rebellion in Paradis. My own people to find the Adirians. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good, I taught them well. I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents, I have passed a key to our cistern. The door is in the Temple of Andra, fitting sanctuary. May they use this hideout to their advantage. I will hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance or join them myself.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Eamon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
You knew the Claviger. Did you have any idea about this?
None. I knew he was protective of Paradis, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Something tells me these rebels won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Thank you, Mr. Benoso. Cool.
Right. After you.
Great. Okay.
The housekeeping isn't what it used to be.
I don't think we got the second page yet. Did we? According to Hildgard, it is in our best interest to force the Animancers out of Paradis. Soul science offends the gods and so forth. We promised security, stability, and law in exchange for this boon. When I visited the Animancers, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for Fior Mes Iverno. I wonder what they know that I don't. These noble rats who flee a sinking ship. Glanfathen Customs. Holiday of the Black Tree. That wasn't the tree at the beginning of... No. That was that was a hanging tree. That was different. Okay. I'll never forget that scene, man. I forget a lot of stuff, but oof.